Hello, my dear friends. That's stupid. Nobody says that. Hi, today I want to share with you what I'm going through right now, a little bit of insight of my life, and if you're going through some uncertainty, maybe you're confused or lost, maybe my story, my experience will help you somehow figure it out and stop being so uncertain about your life. I don't know. Actually, uncertainty is a part of the life. Like, you are always uncertain. You never know what happens tomorrow. It's very wonderful skill to be able to tolerate this uncertainty, which I'm trying to do right now. So let's start with the story and how I got here, being like a little bit lost in my 20s and basically going through some quarter life crisis, as they call it. As you remember, probably don't, I've got a video about it. I quit the job half a year ago or somewhere like that, and my plan was to make YouTube videos, to develop this channel and eventually become a full-time blogger, and this should be able to pay for a living, to pay my bills and all the rest. It didn't work as planned. Actually, that's fine, I guess. In that video even, I also went through some possibilities, plan Bs, and like everything that can go wrong will go wrong things. So I kind of knew that eventually it may not work out that well. But for some reason, I did not expect it to be so, I'd say, uncertain, because I have no idea what to do now. I wanted, if we go back to that moment again, if something like goes wrong and this won't be able to pay my bills, I would like find a new job in the marketing field. I was thinking that maybe I could do some freelance work. And even though this is exactly what I'm trying to do now, I feel like I'm not sure about it. Do I want to do this and pursue marketing jobs, or should I do this, or should I do that? What career to choose? Like, everybody says follow your passion, but like, what if I don't like doing anything? And it's not like I don't like doing anything, but I don't particularly enjoy any type of activity. So I'm at the point when I need to somehow figure out my life, to find out what to do next, career-wise, financially wise. I will totally continue doing these videos because, well, I just like doing it, and I like the community we created here, and my Instagram page because we communicate there a little bit closer, and if you're interested, check it out. What I create here I like, but as long as it doesn't provide for my family, I have to do something else, at least as a part-time option. I don't mind that, but what exactly should I do? Where should I go? Why am I so unhappy with where I am right now? Why don't I like every single like job post on those sites like Upwork? And this topic of friends, should I go and search for friends? How do I find those friends if like everything that matters in your life, as studies show, is relationships, but I just, as an introvert, it's hard for me to pursue relationships, to maintain relationships. I feel so happy alone. So what do I do? Should I do what studies show, or should I do what I feel like doing on this matter? And there are like plenty of areas in life where I have suddenly become uncertain. I think many people experience that at this age, somewhere in your 20s. I've been watching many videos about like this quarter life crisis that gives a lot of nice advice. Actually, I love internet, as it turns out, because sometimes you can use it the wrong way, but actually it can give you some nice advice if you search for it and actually give your clear request. My request was what to do if you are lost in your life. Some advice was amazing and helpful, and I was really thankful. Some was probably not for me, because they were telling like, yeah, I'm 23, I have lifted the career ladder, I make 6 figures, but for some reason I'm feeling unhappy. So if you're in the same situation, like everybody's in the same situation, obviously. And I'm like, okay. So we are turning it off and looking for some other videos. And there was some like video editor, because I was thinking maybe I should be a video editor. And he was like, I started editing when I was 10. At the age of 16, I already had 20 people in my team, like $1 million company and 2 slaves. And I'm like, oh, wonderful. I'm so happy for you. Actually, not really. And look, I'm 25. I'm kind of behind you at this point. I don't know, I don't even have a slave, so I doubt that you can help me. Anyways, these were probably not the videos made for me because I understood that everybody goes through this crisis different ways. If for some people everything was going by the plan, like they graduated from university, they received a job, and they got a family and a girlfriend, whatever, and they are unhappy. My situation was a little bit different. Even though I kind of feel happy, I have not done anything that I expected as a part of society, probably. I had certain expectations from myself, and this conflict inside of me is creating this feeling of confusion, of being behind, as many of us feel, I'm sure. So I have no career, I have no idea what I want to do, I have no friends, I have no passions. Sad, right? For my whole life I had a plan. Maybe I made these plans all the time as a defense mechanism. I've always had some sort of a plan. I graduate, then I go to work at this company, then I decide to learn this and then become that. This is the first time in my life when I understand that there's no plan. I have no idea what to do. In those videos that were actually useful for me, I realized that there are 3 things that I actually should do in this period of life, and maybe they will be useful for you if you are also at this journey. So the first thing is moving. Just doing something. I could simply get into a depression or into a rut and remain complaining about this and just being sad all the time because I cannot figure out this life. But this is not helpful. What really helps is moving, is doing the research, is looking for videos that may help you, is looking for advice, is like going outside and spending time in your thoughts, figuring out what you actually want to do in life and like whatever problems you have. Like moving and doing something actually helps me a lot. And moving is also good because nobody will come and solve your issues for you, so you definitely need to do something to figure out how to solve that, what you're feeling right now. The second point of my plan contradicts the first probably, but it is making a break. Yeah, I'm moving, but at the same time I want to make a pause. I want to stop at the things that I've been doing mindlessly just as a part of a rush. For me, such a thing is YouTube, and this is my creative outlet. I like it, but for now it's just a conveyor. I have to make videos once a week, and I try to make everything possible to finish this project every week. But at this point I feel like I need to stop. I need to take a break, at least for a week or two, just to listen to myself and obviously find a side job, as I wanted to do that. Take time to maybe do things that I have been postponing for a while. Of course, I could do this along with the YouTube channel, but YouTube channel is something that takes up so much time. If I make super simple video, like for 5 minutes with minimum editing, it doesn't take much and without scripting. But if I really want to become better and better, I really need to put some effort. And I really want to put some effort, but it takes a lot of time. So for this reason, I decided to make a small break from this part of my life, from this rush, from this conveyor, to focus on the things that matter for me right now, doing something towards finding out my path in life. You know this trend?
I'm just a baby!
I'm just a baby. This is how I feel right now. I'm just a baby. I don't want to solve these adult problems, I'm really determined to solve that. But if you ask me, I want to just lay down and eat ice cream. So the first thing I'm gonna do is to move, and the second thing I'm gonna do is to take a break from YouTube. But don't worry, I think I will be present in my newsletter. Please subscribe to it, and I will also be present on my Instagram account because I'm currently interested in communicating in that small community more often, because I really enjoy doing that. If you would like to keep in touch, I highly encourage you to check out my Instagram page, because I just want to be there with you more often than I am able to be here. And the third thing I started doing along with this situation happening is trying to enjoy my life. Even though I am stuck and confused and disappointed at the moment, these days, these months will never be returned. And one day I will wake up at the age of, 80, and will think, oh my god, I spent the whole year, maybe more, on being disappointed with my life. And while disappointment is the part of our life, I don't want to look back at my life and see that all I was feeling was disappointment. So even though I'm going through some difficult times right now, I try to enjoy this life. I try to plan my leisure time. I try to go out. I try to maybe overspend a little bit on entertainment or coffee out, whatever. Enjoy this spring that's coming, because spring, I love spring. I adore it, actually. I try to savor every moment when I see beautiful leaves unfurling. Unfurl. So I want to savor every moment when I see a new leaf unfurl on my plants or somewhere outside. I want to enjoy my 20s, even though I feel some things that can be considered in the society as something negative. Yeah, I'm coming back to you in short, not longer than a month, but after this video I want to make a live stream. It will be on March the 30th. It's my birthday. I will definitely keep you updated on the community tab, and I really invite everybody there, because I don't know, let's just chat a little bit and I will answer your questions if you have some for me. It will be something like a Q&A, so if you have your questions, please leave them under this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment about how your 20s were like or are like. Do you feel the same as I do? I'm pretty sure that any stage of our lives we can feel some sort of stuckness and this is okay. So share your story in the comments down below and have the most wonderful day. Goodbye.